Hello, Nigerians. My name is MC Omar Richard Smart. I tagged this video, the gathering of vultures and hyenas. This is an open video I'm doing for you, Senator Lawan from Yobe State, Mohammed Alin Dume from Borno State, Nasri Erufai from Kaduna State, and Atiku Abubakar from Adamawa State. You know that Northerners are very selfish, greedy, self-centered, wicked, and heartless. They believed that Nigeria belongs to them. They believed in rule syndrome that their father, Usman Danfodio, brought to them. So whenever a Northerner is the president of Nigeria, nobody should talk. And anything the president did, the whole country will accept. But whenever a president comes from the south, all the vultures and hyenas from the north will come out to gang up against that said president. I want to ask you people questions, and I want all Nigerians to pay attention to this question that I want to ask Alin Dume, Lawan, Erufai, and Atiku Abubakar. I want them to answer these questions for us to understand the nitty-gritty and hocus pocus of the game Northerners are playing in this country. Let me start from you, Mohammed Ali Ndume from Borno State. I watched you on television where you are bastardizing, castigating, insulting, and belittling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where you said a lot of things against his government. I want to ask you this question, a critical question, constructive criticisms for you to answer me this question. Mohammed Ali Ndume, you have been in the National Assembly since 21 years. You have been in National Assembly since 21 years. You entered into House of Rep from 2003 to 2011. From 2011 to 2024, you have been in the Senate, making it up to 21 to 24 years. You have been in the National Assembly. I want to ask you, Alin Dume, what is your contribution towards your people in Borno State? What have you done for your people in Borno State, where Boko Haram have been ravaging bandits, Fulani henchmen, Al-Qaeda, Ansaru, and all the terrorists emanated from Borno State? Thousands of armies killed in Borno, thousands of police and securities killed in Borno, Nigeria fighter jet brought down in Borno, Nigerian defense academies was bombed. All these things are atrocity committed by your kinsmen in Borno State. I want to ask you, Alin Dume, what have you done for your people? What have you done for your people? For 21 years, you have been in the Senate. That means you have been in government before the arrival of President Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo spent 8 years as a president of this country. Alin Dume, you were there before Olusegun Obasanjo. So all the mismanagement caused in this country by Obasanjo's regime, Alin Dume, you contributed 100% because you are part and a parcel of that government. After Olusegun Obasanjo, there come Yar'Adua that spent 2.5 years in government. You are also there when Yar'Adua was the president of Nigeria, and that government failed. Alin Dume, you are also part of the failed government in Yar'Adua's government. After Yar'Adua, there comes Goodluck Jonathan for 6 years. You were there as government failed for 6 years during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. Alin Dume, you are part and parcel of that failed government during Goodluck Jonathan. We now have President Muhammadu Buhari, the worst president in the history of Nigeria. That government failed woefully. Ali Ndume, you are also part and a parcel of the failed Buhari's government. We now have the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has spent just 1 year in the seat. Ali Ndume, you come out from nowhere to castigate, to insult the president, Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I ask you, what is your contribution for spending 21 years in the National Assembly? How many laws have you made to affect the life of the citizens? How many contributions have you laid down to affect the life of ordinary poor masses in this country? What have you done concerning the Boko Haram and all the terrorist attacks being perpetrated in this country by your kinsmen from Borno State? What have you done for killings by henchmen, raping, destruction of life and properties being perpetrated by your kinsmen in this country from Borno State? What have you done to eradicate the hunger, poverty, sicknesses, and diseases being ravaged the citizens of northern Nigeria? What are your contributions towards education, hospitals, good roads, good water, electricity, security, and science and technology during 21 years you have spent in the National Assembly? Ali Ndume, you were there during President Muhammadu Buhari when over 30 trillion naira were borrowed in the name of ways and means. That money was borrowed and shared among yourself. Ali Ndume, you kept quiet. You become debt and dumped as 30 trillion naira was borrowed and shared in the name of ends and means. You are there in the Senate. You did nothing. Ali Ndume, you are there when Buhari borrowed over 80 trillion naira. You approved that loan. That money was borrowed, shared among your people. You are there when Buhari ruled this country, destroyed Nigeria's economy. You did nothing as a senator. But right now, under 1 year, we came out to castigate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because you people are selfish, wicked, heartless, self-centered, and dangerous. Because power is no longer from the north, and all you vultures and hyenas just came out to castigate the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But all of you were debt, dumped, and useless when your brother Buhari destroyed Nigeria for 8 years. You, Ali Ndume, approved all the loan that was borrowed in this country. And when your brother Buhari borrowed away Nigerian future, destroyed Nigerian economy, insecurity, lack of education, lack of everything Nigeria was destroyed during President Muhammadu Buhari. Ali Ndume, you are nowhere to be found. You are deaf, blind, and dumped. You did not for a day criticize Buhari, not for a day come out on social media to criticize him. Nobody sees you on radio or television to criticize Buhari because Buhari is your brother. The mess done to this country by your brother Buhari, and you think that Tinubu can solve that problem under 1 year? Ali Ndume, you think that Tinubu can solve the problem caused by your brother Buhari under 1 year? When your brother borrowed away Nigerian future, squandered the money, you people were debt and dumped. Northerners, you people are terrible, wicked, heartless, and dangerous. Ali Ndume, since you are debt and dumped when Buhari destroyed Nigeria, I challenge you to become debt and dumped during this time that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president, because who goes to equity must come with a clean hands. Ali Ndume, may you remain debt and dumped because you don't have anything to offer. By spending 21 years in National Assembly, you have not achieved anything to your people. You are the greatest loser in this country. Second, Ahmed Lawan from Yobe State. You have also spent decades in National Assembly. Lawan, you are the former Senate President when Buhari borrowed away Nigerian fisher. Lawan, you approved all the loans brought to you by Buhari's government. You never ask questions. Lawan, you are the person that approved 30 trillion naira of aims and missed, where people squandered. When these president senators want to inquire and investigate that money, Lawan, I saw you in the Senate building when you stood up and said that Nigeria should forget about the money of ends and means. Let bygone be bygone. That what you should be talking about now is because there's hunger in the land. You don't want the Senate to prove the whereabouts of the money that you approved when you are Senate President. Northerners, the most corrupt entity in Nigeria, but they always claim that they are angels. Buhari was the president, Lawan. You approved every loan brought to you. You and your brother Buhari stole away Nigerian, brought our future, destroyed Nigeria. Lawan, you as Senate president, you kept quiet and watched your brother destroyed Nigeria. Today, the same Lawan that kept quiet during the time of President Buhari, Lawan is not talking that there's hunger in the land. Lawan is not talking that the government is not doing anything. A government of barely 1 year, and you people expect Tinubu to perform a miracle that your brother cost for 8 years. Northerners, you people are terrible. You people are wicked. You people are heartless. And you people are demons. Nasir El-Rufai, I've seen you. Consultation. You want to become the president of Nigeria. Welcome, El-Rufai. We are waiting for you. Let me ask you a question, El-Rufai. You are a typical religious fanatics. You want to rule Nigeria, to kill all the Christians as you kill the people from southern Kaduna. For 8 years, you are governor of Kaduna State. You turn your back to the people of southern Kaduna. They were killed, destroyed, raped, maimed, economic sabotage, perpetual harass, perpetual embarrassment, perpetual killing, burning of houses, shops, community, society. Thousands and millions of southern Kaduna killed. The farmers were killed. The mothers were raped. The fathers were killed. The young men were killed. The girls were raped. Hunger, diseases, lack of education, underdevelopment infrastructure in southern Kaduna. El-Rufai, you turn your back because southern Kadunas are 90% Christians. You allow them to die. You allow them to suffer in perpetual captivity. For 8 years, they cry, call upon you to save them as a governor of Kaduna State. What did you do? You close your ears, close your mouth, and allow the people of southern Kaduna to be killed on a daily basis. And now, a useless man like you is coming out to become the president of Nigeria. We are waiting for you. El-Rufai, we are waiting for you. You can never, ever in your life become the president of Nigeria because you are more than a devil, a wicked human being that hates Christians so much. That is why you allowed the people from southern Kaduna to be killed for 8 years under your leadership without doing anything. The gatherings of vultures and hyenas trying to cajole, insult, embarrass President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But hear me and hear me out. You people can never succeed to ridicule, embarrass President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Atiku Abubakar, I'm here to address you. I'm very, very surprised, Atiku Abubakar. You have become a very powerful opposition leader. Northerners, greedy people, self-centered people. Atiku, let me remind you, for 8 years during Buhari's regime, you are living in Dubai. Atiku, for all the killings of Fulani henchmen during Buhari, you never contributed anything. For all the killings in Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, you never said anything. Thousands killed in One in Enugu. Atiku, you didn't condemn the killing. Thousand killed Nimo, Benue State, Agutu. We never condemn. Thousand kills in Otubo, Otopa, and Makode. Atiku, you are nowhere to be found. Thousand kills in Just, Adamawa, Castina, by your kinsmen, Fulanese. Atiku, you are nowhere to be found. Buhari borrowed away Nigerian fisher. Atiku, you did not complain. 30 trillion naira ends and means. Atiku, you did not complain. All the service chiefs came from northern Nigeria, especially from Fulanese. Atiku, you did not complain. You lived and bathed in Dubai, where Nigerians suffer in abject poverty, pains, and humiliation during the regime of your brother, Muhammad Buhari. You are debt and dumped for 8 years when your brother ruled Nigeria. Atiku, I'm surprised that since Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, we have refused to go back to Dubai. Atiku, you are not living in Nigeria playing active opposition because the presidency is now from the south. Atiku, since you kept quiet during the time of Buhari, I challenge you to keep quiet because those who live in a grass house should not throw stone. You people kept quiet about all the atrocities committed in this country by Buhari's regime. He destroyed Nigeria's economy. And you people think that Tinubu can perform magic under 1 year. You people think that Tinubu can perform magic under 1 year. You people think that Tinubu can perform magic under 1 year. The poverty in the land are caused by Buhari. The insecurity in Nigeria are caused by Buhari. Hunger are caused by your kinsmen, Fulani people, because farmers can no longer go to farm because when they go there, they will be killed. Our daughters were raped. Our fathers were killed. Our mothers were raped and killed. Our young men were killed by your kinsmen, Fulanis. Atiku, you are debt and dumped when the Fulanis were busy destroying and killing innocent Nigeria. All of a sudden, Atiku, you are now the chairman and the president of opposition because a Sultana is a president. I don't blame you people. I blame the indigenous people of Hausas in the north that kept quiet and watched you people Fulanis to hold them hostage. Today, I challenge you people, all the indigenous people of Hausas in the north, to stand up from your responsibilities and take away your destiny into your hands. Fulanis are not the citizens of Nigeria. They came from Sahel, landed in Sokoto State. They killed all the Hausas emir and introduced their people as the rule and the ruler of Sokoto Caliphate. Hausas have been killed, destroyed, rejected, abandoned in the land of their ancestors because the Hausas allowed themselves to be used by the Fulanis. How can a small tribe hold the whole Nigerian hostage? It's because the indigenous people of Hausas in the north kept quiet and watched Fulanis destroyed the whole country. I'm challenging you, the indigenous people of Hausas and other ethnic groups in the north, to rise up from your slumber and take away responsibilities and challenge the Fulanis to take back your cultural heritage. I thereby challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to start fit in what you are doing. Do not give anybody a chance. Do not look at them. Continue to do that work that Nigeria voted you for. Tinubu, you cannot make Nigeria work between 1 year. The Hausas and the Fulanis destroyed Nigeria during Buhari's tenure. This is 1 year we have been in government, and they want you to perform miracle under 1 year. You cannot perform miracle under 1 year. But I advise you to do that thing you seek that is good, and never give chance for anybody want to ridicule you. I thereby challenge you, Atiku Abubakar, to go back to Dubai, where you live and base when your brother is the president of this country. I thereby challenge you, Erufai, to go back to Kaduna State, where you belong, and where you allow the Southern Kadunas to be killed for 8 years during the time when you are governor of Kaduna State, that you can never, ever become the president of Nigeria. I challenge you, Alin Dume, to keep quiet because you have been in National Assembly for 21 years without achieving anything. You are a bastard failure. I wonder why the people of Brunei will still be electing an uncultural, useless, nincompoop, and 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 a very sentimental illiterate like you to keep on ruling the people of Brunei State for 21 years. We are past and a parcel of all the failed government that happened in this country. You still have mouth to talk on television. Shame to you. You have been in the Senate for 21 years. You achieved nothing. Absolutely nothing. I challenge you to bury your head in shame and never you open mouth to criticize the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I challenge you, Alin Dume, the worst Senate president in the history of Nigeria, that could join with your brother Buhari to borrow away Nigerian future, to remain quiet. Since all of you remain quiet, since all of you became deaf and dumped during the time of Buhari, I challenge all of you now to also remain deaf and dumped during the time of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Hear me and hear me out. Fulanis will never rule this Nigeria again. A Fulani will never rule this Nigeria again. After President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it will come to Southeast. After Southeast, it will now go to indigenous people of Hausas in the north and other ethnic group in the north. After that, it will now come to the middle belt to take their own portion as the president of this country. Because Fulanis brought nothing to Nigeria than death, killing, suffering, humiliation, corruption. Look at what is happening in the country. The former Attorney General, he stole billions of naira. The former Aviation Minister, he stole billions of naira. The former, how many of them? All the Buhari ministers, they siphon Nigerian money. Fulanis, very corrupt people, very bad people, very corrupt people, wicked people, heartless people. They have nothing to offer. They have absolute nothing to offer, just to kill, destroy the innocent Nigerians in the name of one Nigeria. I challenge all of you to remain deaf and dumped until President Bola Ahmed Tinubu finishes his tenure. This is a word of advice for those that care. And I challenge all of you, the indigenous people of our south and the north, to stand up and take away your responsibility in order to stop Fulanis from ruining you people and taking Nigeria for granted. Long live President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. On your mandate, we shall stand. Thank you and God bless you. I am MC Omar Richard Smart.